GearBest has sent me another drone to review. This is the FQ777 124. Quite a smart looking little drone, obviously a nano, as you can see literally by the size of the box. And the box isn't too bad, not too badly damaged or anything, coming from China. I've obviously got the red one identified by the green sticker, and there's just a couple of photographs around it with not an awful lot of detail. So without further ado, let's get into the box. And first thing that falls out is our charger, I would imagine, for the actual quad itself. And then we've got the actual transmitter which carries the little quad as well, which I think is a nice looking design, and everything's on board. So let's get this all out and have a look and see what we get. Okay, I just thought I'd actually show you where this is all stored on here, because rather than just pull it all out like I normally do from the boxes, it really is stored on board. I mean, it's not a difficult concept, but I think it's well designed. So far, well impressed with it. So literally all your spares are in there. You've got a little prop guard as well, which is very flimsy indeed, but that's all you sort of get on this level of quad. My CX10 is about the same as well. And then you've got a lead there that you can actually charge the quad when you're away from any sort of mains power or a USB power supply. So I think that's a really good design, and all, like I say, built within the transmitter itself. Now this is everything unpacked, and like I say, virtually everything's on board bar the charger lead, so pretty impressive. The transmitter I quite like because it's spread apart a little bit more than the normal little tiny ones that you get with the little nano quads, so I'm quite impressed with that. And the other thing I'm impressed with is you can just take off these button controls on the sticks and actually put on almost like proper sticks here, really, I would say. Well, they are proper sticks, and better for me being a pincher, and also even for a thumber. I think you've got more grip on the top there than you have with the little button ones. I'm not a gaming player, so to me this is much more like a normal transmitter. I think I'll fly much more accurately with this, so I shall swap mine over when I get to fly. And you get two complete sets of spare props. So you've got the original props on board already assembled, and you've got two complete sets. Normally you only get one, so that's rather good. You get a little strap that hooks onto the transmitter, which I probably won't be using, to be honest, but it's there if you want it, just to put it on your wrist. You get some skids, which will lift it slightly up, but I don't really see any sense in it because, you know, this is just like my CX10 really. It's going to just land, no problem at all, and all it will do with the skids is just tip over. And then you've got a prop guard as well, so it really does come with everything to get you going. But, and this is very strange, it doesn't actually come with a small Phillips screwdriver. I think this is the first quad I've ever got that doesn't come with a small Phillips screwdriver, and you do need one to take off the battery bay doors, so I'll get that done next. To install the batteries, simply open the battery bay door with a little Phillips screwdriver, and you need 4 AA batteries, and it doesn't come complete with them, and you just need to pop them in like that, and it's the same on both sides, and then you're good to go. I've popped the battery of the quad on charge, and basically I've used the mains USB adapter for it, so it's always a good time to go through the instruction manual. First thing, a little bugbear of mine, I don't like it when it's in 2 languages. It's quite confusing to read, and I think if somebody's new to quads and everything, it would be quite difficult to find the information you want. That being said, it is quite clear and concise. It does run through all the functions and everything, all the different features of the transmitter itself, and how to fly your quad basically, and it's quite nicely laid out actually. Just wish they printed it twice, once in English and once in Chinese, would have been a lot easier to understand, but all the information's in here. The Chinese conversion to English is not too bad, so I've seen a lot worse, that's for sure. So no, all pretty good. If you're new to quads, this will get you started. Okay, a quick run through the transmitter. Basically I'm going to turn on the quad first of all, which is the way you're supposed to do it on this particular one, and then you flick on the transmitter, and then to bind you go up and down on the throttle, and then we're all ready to go. You've got headless mode here, and as you hopefully can see the little LEDs there. If I press headless, it beeps, and then you get flashing LEDs, which is rather good, so it tells you it's done something. Return to home is you press this button and it will come back home. I'll turn that back off again. To change change the rates, you simply press down on this one. So obviously you'd normally have the throttle on and you get a beep beep that you've actually changed rates now. And then to flip, you simply press this one and then you're ready to flip, but it will only work when it's actually flying, which is fair enough really. The other thing that this does that I'm quite interested in is if I turn it off and hold down the throttle, which is actually always starts in mode 2, flick that on, you get a beep beep, and then you get an extra beep, and then when I let go, if I turn this controller around and we're bound, the throttle's actually on the right hand side, so it's changed it to mode 1. I think that's such a simple way of doing it. If we turn it off and then turn it back on again, it will just come back to mode 2 as per normal. Another great little facility of this transmitter is you can charge your quad when you're away and you haven't got any mains power. If I put the transmitter on normally like you were going to fly the quad, obviously you flick the quad on first of all, you just get a red LED and nothing happens with this green one here. I'm going to turn that back off and we just simply open the back there of the transmitter, plug it into our quad. And now if I turn it on, you get both lights up. You get a red LED, which was on already, so it's on basically, and then you get that it's charging. You get the green LED on as well. When it's fully charged, the green LED goes off, and then you know you're good to fly. Okay, so slightly breezy in the garden, but we'll see how this copes. If not, I'll just fly indoors. It would be a very good indoor flyer, I think, with the size of it and everything. And like I say, hopefully the wind won't catch it too much, but we'll see how we get on. So turn on the quadcopter first itself, and you've got little LEDs come on. We've got red at the front and blue at the back. And then we turn on the transmitter itself. And then up and down on the throttle, as per normal with these things. And there we go, we're all ready to go. So I've swapped over the controls, as you can see, on the sticks to actually have proper sticks. I think I'll just fly a lot better with that, so we'll just see how we get on. Oh yeah, I much prefer the sticks already. That is one cool little quad. I like the little quads, they're just so much fun. And this one I like because you can just take it anywhere, so yeah, it's good. Whoa, it's got quite a bit of yaw on it, as you can see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's see how we get on with flipping. You press the right one for flipping. That's fine. And then whatever direction you, yeah, that flips well. It doesn't actually lose any altitude either, so that's pretty good. Quite impressed with that. And we've got high and low rates, and that's the left stick. You just press that down, and you get a double beep. Whoa, and then you get, yeah, quite a bit more. Whoa! Hey, that thing shifts! Really nice! Was giving it a little bit of a gun just to play. There we go, she's fine. Well, these little things do take quite a few knocks. I think they're a nice little robust thing. It's quite twitchy to fly, but it's really nice. Very good indeed. It's got headless mode on it, so I'll just activate that. Let's give that a bit of headless. Whoa, that yaw is mad, isn't it? It's really good. Definitely headless. I'm going to pop that off. Never a big fan of headless. But I'm sure it's got its place, so that's not a problem. It's got a return to home. I hate return to homes because they always just come batting to me and just hit me basically usually. So I'm just going to give it a go. Got it out quite a way there. There she comes back. I'll turn it back off. I'll just try that again. So return to home. There she goes. And she's just heading back in my direction basically. They don't usually get a lot of distance with these things. Look at this thing go, it's lovely. Ooh, CX-10 throttle, I think. That's the best part of... I can't really judge, it's so tiny. Can't judge whether exactly where it's going there. See, well, they've got sort of 30 metres out to that those plants. It's best part of 30 metres, so let's just try that again, see if we can get there. Can't be far off. Flashing indeed, that is not far off those plants, I don't think.
That would be 30 metres. Whoa, there she comes. Way. I don't suppose you could even pick that up on the camera. Like I say, really smart little quad. Now we'll drop it down into low rates, just see whether we can just do a bit smoother. Oh yeah, no, there is a distinct difference. I don't think the yaw makes a lot of difference. But there's certainly pitch and roll is hugely different. So that's full roll in low rates. So it's full roll in low rates, full roll. Yeah, there we go. And it works straight away. So how actually do we just do that in the yaw as well? So that's high rates. That's low rates. Oh no, it does change it a little bit. Yeah, so pretty impressive, I must admit. That is a nice little flyer actually. Slightly, I wouldn't say aggressive, but it's certainly got a little bit of punch about it, even in low rates. For a beginner, I think might just be a little bit strong. No, I don't know, because that's at full pitch. That's nice. Let's just put that up into high rate. Whoa, it really does get a shift on me. Wow, that is cool. She is nice. I like it. Ah, wanted a little cuddle. And we still haven't got flashing LEDs, so yeah, that's brilliant. Ha, that is really cool. That's still in high rates, and that's 2 nice bashes it's had, and it's still absolutely fine. Breeze is picking up a little bit in the garden. That is cool. And like I say, she flies really well. Oh, wind's catching it a bit. No, it's not. It is a nice little precise flyer. That is quite impressive. Like I say, really nice. Well, certainly flown a lot worse quads than this, I can tell you. I'm going to pop it back in headless mode, just see how good it is in headless. I'm just seeing whether or not we've got flashing LEDs. No, I don't think we have. You can hardly see the LEDs. It is seriously, seriously bright out here. Actually, let me just pop it up and just see. Pop it back. No, oh no, we are getting flashing LEDs. But like I say, you can hardly see them outside, but that's fair enough. If I put them into the light, you can hardly see them at all. But no, we're just on flashing LEDs, so I would imagine it's just going to... Oh, there we go, it's stopped anyway, so which is fair enough. So that was a good flight. I thoroughly enjoyed that. Seriously good fun. Yeah, nice little piece of kit.
Okay, so anyone familiar with my channel, at the end of a review I tend to run through the summary and always start with the negatives. Going to be a little bit of a silence there, I think, because I actually can't find any negatives with it. It's brilliant. It does exactly what it's supposed to do. It's a small, fun quad. The fact you can change from like a gaming sort of little thumb buttons over to proper sticks is superb, already covered. The fact you can charge it when you're away from any USB charging source, absolutely brilliant. The quad takes knocks and bangs. It's just... well, it does exactly what it's supposed to do actually. Superb little bit of kit, really good fun, and the fact that everything's safe once it's all packed away and you shove it in your pocket, you're not going to rip the props off or anything. It's just a superb little package. So yeah, definitely a big thumbs up and a ticker paw up for that.
There we go.